Hi everyone, this is Joe from Empowered Capital. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to use the full version of IMP Screener in details. Let's start from the beginning. Once you already have registered to use IMP Screener, you will have to go to this icon over here, and then you click on My Subscription. It will bring you to this page, which shows all products that you have subscribed to. So now you click on the Access button right here. Now you already have access to Empowered product. In this product comprise of 4 features, which I will demonstrate to you one by one of how each of the section works. The first section, Highlights of the Week. This is basically the trade list that we pick and place on each week. So as you can see, there are all the details of each options. For example, last week we have traded CAH and GILD at 62/59 sell leg and buy leg, and we got premium of 0.21 and the ROI of 47.55, etc. For the screener, you may or may not choose to follow these trades. It's all up to you. This is just the trade list that we pick and place on each week. The second section, the stock selection screener. For the screener, you can see that there are many columns which contain specific information that will help you with the trade decision. So let's start with the first 4 columns on the left hand side. The first column is class, which classify the stock into 3 types. Champion, which have been paying and increasing dividend for 25 years straight, such as Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola Company, etc. Contender, which is for 10 to 24 years, and Challenger, which is for 5 to 9 years. You can also use the header as a filter to select any class. For example, I'm gonna select Champion. So I just type in Champion right here, and the results will be shown on the screener. I can also do it with Contender, etc. The next 3 columns are symbol, company name, and the industry, which is pretty much straightforward as the name suggests. Now let's have a look on this filter. Close means yesterday close price. DPR is the dividend payout ratio, which by default we only display the stock that has DPR less than 60%. Again, you can also adjust the DPR filter by typing in this text box over here as you prefer. For example, I want to do 50%, etc. The dividend column displays current dividend yield. Some of the investors who may want to buy a stock to collect the dividend. You can also use this tool as a screener to look for a good dividend stock that is trading at a discount. Remember that by default, the IMP stock that pass the initial criteria means they are trading at a low price and a high dividend yield in the record of 5 years. So if you are a dividend investor, you may use this tool as your first scanning criteria before you dive deep into finding more details about each stock. The earning date is as the name suggests. It shows the date that company will announce their quarter earning. Most of the time during the earning day, the stock price become more volatile, and if the earning is below expectation and you have sell put option which expire during that day, so now you may be at risk if the stock price go down so much that you may have to repair. For me, I always avoid from selling put option that expires during the earning period. Moving on to the next filter, the strike below filter. The number here shows the strike price which you should consider to trade below it. Basically, the program calculate this number based on the evidence of support lines such as S1, S2, low price of current month and previous month, and it returns the support level that is closest to the current price. Therefore, this is acting like your maximum limit of the strike price that you should consider to trade. But for me, I always stay away from this price right here. I always place my strike price at a much lower level. Having said that, you should use the chart right here, which will redirect you to the stock chart site, and you can use this information to choose your strike price. The news also redirect you to Seeking Alpha site to read the analysis and the news of each particular stock. So next, money trail and price trail. Money trail, which is the target dividend based on 5-year data, and the price trail, which is the percentile of the stock based on 1-year historical data. So these two columns work the same way as in IMP Excel sheet. Safe means green, moderate means yellow, and risky means red. And by default, the program has already selected safe money trail and moderate to safe price trail. You can always adjust this by typing in the search box. Let's say that I want to have moderate, so I just type in the moderate, and you can see the information change. So now we are at the last section of the column. The first 6 columns right here are the information of the support line. Previous S2, previous S1 means the support line of S2 and S1 of the last month, while these S1, S2 and low are the current support lines, which is off this month. Lastly, these 3 filters are one of the main filters that by default they are turned on. As you can see, the default value of these are yes. At least 3 supports means the stock that you choose to display have at least 3 support lines below it. The program only counts the support line that appears during this month or last month only. Normally, I prefer to turn it on. The pass initial criteria means the stock you choose to display pass money trail, price trail, and DPR criteria. I also turn this on all the time. But if you want to turn this off and select the criteria manually, you can also do it. Let's say I want to turn this off. So I just delete. You can see right away that now you have a lot of stocks on the filters. So now let's go to money trail and price trail. Let's try to choose safe money trail and safe price trail. So I just type in safe and safe right here. So as you can see, there are still many stocks to choose, but you can see that some of them have a very high DPR ratio, such as this one has 95, this one has 180. So now let's say that we want to choose DPR of less than 60%. Now you have a smaller stock list. This is how you can adjust your own criteria to anything you prefer. But for me, I will turn this on. Last column is S&P 500. By default, it selects only S&P 500 stocks to display. You can also turn it off by deleting it. Now let's move on to the next section. Third section, the additional information. This is where you can search for other information about the stock, such as other technical data and the recent headlines related to the stock. Let's say that I want to search for ADM stock. Right after I type in ADM right here, the chart information and the headline will appear on the screen. As some of you may notice that we are using TradingView template here. So you can do pretty much everything with this chart with the tool right here. You can draw the line, you can put the text on it. On the right hand side is the headlines. So apart from seeking alpha, you can use this information to help you with making decision. If you click on it, it will redirect you to the news. Alright, so moving on to the last section, the profit screener. This is a powerful tool that can help you to identify the best analyzed ROI of any stock given any strike price. In previous video, we have play around with this section many times, so I will briefly introduce it again for those of you who are not yet familiar with the tool. Let's say that I have already choose ADM and I'm thinking about placing the strike price at $38, but I don't know which expiration date will give me the best return. All I have to do is type in the stock right here. So just type in ADM and then I select my strike price to be 38 and below. So I just type in 38. Now take a look on the right hand side. You will see that this column ROI, you can click on it. The program will automatically sort the value of the options based on the ROI. Now I know that ADM $38 put option expired on Friday 20th of December 2019 has the best ROI of 42.75%. Moreover, I can adjust my expiry duration to be within 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, and over a month. I can also pre-target my ROI. Let's say that I'm looking for anything above 40%, so I just type in here. Lastly, I can adjust the premium right here. This is very useful when you want to do the trade repair, which normally you only care about the premium. I have also made a video regarding the repair topic on my YouTube channel. For those of you who are interested, can have a look. Okay, so now I hope you all have a better understanding of how IMP Screener can help you optimize your trade, how it helps you to making a better and more profitable trading decision. For those of you who still have questions or you want me to clarify any of the information which we have discussed in this video, you can post your question on the Facebook group so that I can respond to and all of the user can also see and comment. Okay, that's it. Thank you for subscribing and hope you all have a great day. Bye.